What is up, guys? Welcome back to part 2 of the 6.5 water pump. Kind of jumped into it without filming here, kind of got ahead of ourselves, but we got our new gasket on here with our mocked up bolt just kind of holding it in place so it doesn't slide down or anything. If we go over to the workbench here, you can see the new water pump. Don't worry about this bolt or stud here. Dad couldn't get one of the old ones out of the old one. It was in there, like seized in there, so I bought a new one. But got this all mocked up. Dad's gonna smear some gasket maker on probably the back of the plate here, and then put it on to the gasket that's in the truck, and then we'll bolt everything up. Let it sit overnight before we start it or anything. But we're slowly getting everything put together. This is the first time I've changed a water pump on a 6.5 diesel. I've done one when I built my square body, but it's kind of interesting, just everything you have to take off, like the thermostat housing and all that fun stuff. We went ahead and when I went and got that new stud, I got the new lower radiator hose for it because there was a big slit in that other one. What else did we get? Having a blank. Oh, serpentine belt. Got a new serpentine belt because where it goes into your pulleys and stuff, it was really weather cracked. Or grab that serpentine belt real quick, Dad, and show them. Bend it in half there and you can see how bad it actually, yeah, that's how bad the cracks and stuff were in there. It's, might as well just go ahead and replace it while it's off. I say it's cheap insurance instead of driving in and blowing and then you're stuck on the side of the road. So we'll get that changed and then it all put back on. I'm hoping they get the new lower radiator hose in tomorrow. They said it might be Wednesday, but we're gonna hopefully try and get a lot of this done tonight. I need to get it cleaned up and stuff. It needs a bath in the worst way. Found out we need some screws and stuff in here for our lights there. I think the other side needs some. So I guess we'll be doing that. Need to tighten down the front bumper yet. And yeah, so it's gonna be probably a cool little video montage here for the next few videos on the 6.5. So if you guys like this truck, be sure to stay tuned. We'll pick you up here shortly once we get everything put back together.
You can talk. He'll probably do it really quick. He'll probably fast forward to it. How your hand does.
Hey, welcome everybody. Putting on a Moto seal gasket maker. It's what we had available down at the farm in our old little shop. So
What do you say?
I'm kind of just finessing my way around this to get it ready to adhere to the gasket that's already on the front of the truck. Had to do a little bit of cleaning on this and sanding. So kind of fun to work with the boys. That's something that I do on a daily basis. I grew up on the farm, but never really worked on trucks too much. It was always more of a tractor or implement repair. This is a little bit out of my realm of things, but sometimes you got to dig in and do what you got to do in order to learn. If I don't do it right, you can always hire it done, I guess.
So guys, we got everything reassembled, gasket maker and everything on with the cork gaskets. Broke the oil fill cap. I know I have a used one in the 98 because I thought I lost mine, but I ended up finding it back after I bought one. So we'll get that changed out. And now it's just going to be kind of putting all the hoses and stuff back together. Like this one here, need to trim it off and reattach it up here. Lower radiator hose, I'm hoping will be here tomorrow. We can get it tossed in with the radiator, get some antifreeze and stuff in it, and then start it. Hopefully everything holds. I mean, you just never know. But I'm gonna let that gasket maker sit up hopefully for a little bit. I guess it'd be probably 24 to maybe a little bit longer hour-wise there. But I'm hoping it sets up nice. Hopefully it fills everything up. It went together fairly smooth. A lot of the bolts went in. A lot easier than trying to take them out, that's for sure. But I think next we're just going to, like I said, Jimmy had the good idea to tuck it up underneath, so we're going to kind of do this and hide that battery wire across there. I got new terminals. We're going to replace this one down here because it is junk. Put a new end on this one here. I got a hose clamp put on the turbo piece here. I just need to finish tightening it down and then kind of tuck all that up out of the way. Same with like our boost gauge wire and stuff like this, so it's not just flopping. We'll zip tie all that up nice and stuff. But yeah, other than that, I think it's going together fairly well. This video is obviously going to roll over tomorrow because it's like 9 o'clock and I'm hungry. We're going to go get food, so I'll just pick you guys up tomorrow. What is up, guys? It is currently the next day. Jimmy and I are both down here at the shop. Dad is gonna be coming up here shortly. He's gotta grab the torque wrench and stuff. But we're gonna try and get the radiator, everything in here. We got that new hose. They finally got it in today. It's the hose that goes to the water pump down there and then comes up and connects to the bottom of the radiator on the passenger side. So we're gonna get that tossed in, get all these lines hooked up. I've just been working on wiring and stuff like that, kind of cleaning it up underneath here. Got some cable ties or whatever you want to call them. They're just like little rubber bushings, right? Rubber insulated clamps for cleaning everything up underneath here. We'll just kind of screw them over to the side of the fender and stuff just to make all this like jumbled up mess here clean. We'll tuck it up over here on the fender, like I said, and just make it look a lot better. Jimmy is building a bracket, so what I came up with over here is we'll put a clamp on the turbo. It will come over, and then the factory air hole is here. I told him let's build a C-clamp right there. We'll tuck one end in underneath of the clamp here. The other end will screw here so it holds it in place. So he's gonna clean up the edges of that, probably shoot that black with some spray paint just to make it look a little bit nicer. What else did we do? Oh, I got the inside parts changed over here. The new non-cracked dash bezel in, the nice new maroon, the one that actually matches the trim instead of this one that's like just sun faded and like black almost. I'm gonna clean up the wiring and stuff in here. We have some, because we didn't put the carpet back in this truck. We actually rhino lined the bottom of it. Since it is a farm truck, we wanted something that'd be easy to just, if we needed to spray it out, we could, or just wipe it down instead of the carpet getting all nasty and muddy and stuff, and then you gotta like shampoo it or vacuum it out and stuff. So I will be redoing this wire here. I'll be sticking it in like a wire loom, making it nice, using one of those rubber insulated clamps and clamping it over here on the side. Need to clean all that stuff up over there, vacuum it out and wipe everything down. So, but no, it's coming together. I think we have 1 or 2 cab lights out too, if I'm not mistaken, but I might grab some LED bulbs out of the 98 that I have. I have like a pack of like 50 of them. Throw LED bulbs up in there. Yeah, that's, I think, about it that I've been doing. So once we're ready, I'll get that lower radiator hose put on, get the clamp on it, get it re-ran back over here, get the radiator set in. I know Dad flushed it last night. I would like to toss a new one in, but I got to get those fittings for it, that, or the reducers I would screw onto here, or I guess these would screw into it. So we'll be doing that later. But no, hopefully by the time we bring you guys back, we'll have at least the radiator set in here. I'll probably throw the camera up and just do a time lapse so you guys can see us doing it. But yeah, sit back, enjoy, guys. I hope you guys like the videos of the 6.5, the 92, all mechanical. So it's a fun truck to work on. So stay tuned, guys. Might have to tilt it back just a tad.
All right, what are you doing?
Draining the radiator, flushing it, getting all this crap out of it that shouldn't be in it.
So why are you cleaning this one out?
Because we got to put new fittings on the other one and I don't have them, so it's either going to be sold or it will go with the truck if this guy shows up tomorrow and buys it. So we'll see what happens. So it's all put back together. I guess we're gonna attempt to start it now, see if we have any leaks. We had one, but I forgot to tighten up one of the hose clamps on this piece here that goes from the thermostat down to the actual water pump itself. It was this bottom one right here that my middle finger's on. Everything else, batteries are in. Got that terminal or the cable on that side all fixed. Got the air filter mounted all up. I guess we're just going to attempt to start it and see what happens and see if anything leaks. So fingers crossed. So guys, we got it all wrapped up. As you can see from some of those clips, I don't know what Jimmy got. He's kind of the cameraman. But we got it all put back together. We're still fighting with a fuel leak. There's a line that comes off the back of the motor. It's a hard line that goes into a rubber line. Typically, you're not supposed to do that. In any case, the guys that did my 98 rebuild, they did that on my oil cooler lines, and they constantly just were never right until I took it to Andrew Phillips and he fixed it. So that's kind of what we're fighting with. We got it running and everything. Everything's put back together. We checked our water pump gasket and stuff. So I think we're okay with it. I had Dad jump in there and kind of start, and we checked for leaks and stuff. For being the first water pump we put on and stuff, I think it went decently okay, I guess. Like I said, Dad bought this truck, what, 4 years ago? Almost 4.5 probably.
About 4 years ago. Wasn't it in February, wasn't it?
Yeah, probably. So Dad kind of bought it as a farm truck, and it's just kind of been a process ever since then. Like I said, he decided he wants to sell both trucks and kind of upgrade to a Cummins or something along that. I don't know why, but no, I'm just giving him shit. But I don't know, Dad, do you have anything you'd...
No, I've never really had a diesel truck before. It's been a learning process. I enjoyed working with these two guys. Anytime that you can work with somebody else that makes it a little bit more of a hobby. Good help. Sometimes you need an extra set of hands. So I love how a diesel motor sounds. I'm just getting to the point where I want to upgrade to something a little bit newer. My insurance and investment firm in town is growing, and I'm putting in more and more hours. Jacob's auto body and detailing has really taken off, and we probably are looking for something that's a little bit newer, takes a little less service work, and when we hook to it, we can go. Plus, we bought a C60 farm truck, and now that we have a 14-foot dump bed on it, we delivered a load of hay with it. We can easily put 100 bales on it. So anything that's close to home, that's 100 bales or less, we'll use it and won't even need a truck to pull a gooseneck trailer.
That was the biggest thing when we were looking. Obviously my 98 was the only one that had the gooseneck in it at the time. So like I said before, we kind of wanted something, if I wasn't around, if I was at mom's or away with Jimmy, whatever I was doing, and Dad needed something, he could hook to that trailer and haul. But like you said, now that we got that C60, we're probably not going to be using the gooseneck much with hay. So,
well, the other year too, when we bought this, we weren't as busy. Our hay operation wasn't as big. You know, your auto body and detailing wasn't as big, and we kind of did it as somewhat of a late winter project together. And you don't always know what you're going to get until you get in it.
Yep.
And the body on it was probably a little bit more harsh, or
it was rough,
a little more deteriorated than what we had anticipated. So we started out doing the body, and paint job. It was a practice. As one of his first trucks that he painted. So you got to start somewhere. But I love the way it sounds. For an old truck, it drives pretty darn good. If we could get the fuel line taken care of here. Like I said, these guys have been great to work with. I appreciate Jimmy coming out. He makes things more fun too. And so.
But I think that's going to do it for this episode of the 92, guys. Remember, smash that subscribe button. If you like these kind of videos, I'm sure we'll get more of the C60 when we're loading it with hay and stuff. Probably a lot more farming videos coming this year when we're in the fields and stuff. I think we're going to try and hit more tractor and truck pulls, drag races, a lot of that stuff coming too. And then just the typical 98 and square body build. So remember, learning as I do, doing what I love. I'm the GM man, that's the GM man's dad. Jimmy's behind the camera. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.